He was the best. He is the best. He'll always be the best. Cable network news and now the website, of course, BillO'Reilly.com. I'm sorry. I watch them all. I hate watch. I watch Fox News. I watch MSNBC. I watch CNN. There's not a host on today that is more enlightening, smarter, more entertaining than Bill O'Reilly. There's not a show that's better. Watch BillO'Reilly.com. Watch him every single day. The columns are fantastic. His new column is out, Bernie's Taxing Behavior. It's on this show each and every Thursday, and it's one of the most, if not the most popular segment of the week. So with that said, here he is. Proud to usher him in, the great Bill O'Reilly. Good morning, Bill.
Yay, I'm here. How you guys doing?
You are here, and Bernie and I did read your column. Bernie Sanders, the hypocrisy. He wants to basically take the money from the rich and give it to the poor while he enjoys multiple houses all across the country and living a very, very wealthy lifestyle. Does that not put the H in hypocrisy?
Well, it's just a column. Not only that, but he's a private jet guy.
Right. Yeah.
So Bernie's a millionaire now twice over. He's going to release his tax returns on Monday. So he's living pretty comfortable, and I don't resent that. I mean, I'm a capitalist. If you succeed in the marketplace, I respect you. If you don't succeed, I will help you. Because I started from nothing in Levittown, and I am prosperous. So the problem with Bernie Sanders is not Bernie, because he's a loon. All right? He's a loon. And he's capitalizing on his loonness. It's the people who follow him. So I wrote the column, and it says, look, this guy wants to confiscate my stuff and your stuff for some kind of vision that could not possibly happen. The federal government cannot run your health profile. It can't. No matter what he says or you want, single payer, Medicare for all.
Bill, don't try to imitate me, okay? Please, I'm asking you. This is cultural appropriation when you do this, and I'm not having it, okay?
He can't. The government can't do it. The government can't even keep the highways in shape. They can't stop hundreds of thousands of people a month coming across the border. They can't do it. So the people who support Bernie and think that all of this confiscation is going to lead anywhere, that's the problem I have with those individuals.
Yes, completely, totally hypocritical and oblivious to, the dangers and the suffering of the past that socialism has engendered. Bill O'Reilly, yesterday, you wrote about this at BillO'Reilly.com, probably spoke about it last night on your beautiful podcast at 7 o'clock. This Attorney General Bill Barr, he testified yesterday, and the big bombshell that he dropped was this one.
Yes, I think spying did occur.
Well, let me...
But the question is whether it was adequately predicated, and I'm not suggesting it wasn't adequately predicated, but I'd need to explore that. Congress is usually very concerned about intelligence agencies and law enforcement agencies staying in their proper lane, and I want to make sure that happened. We have a lot of rules about that, and I've said I'm reviewing this. I haven't set up a team yet, but I have in mind having some colleagues help me pull all this information together and let me know whether there's some areas that should be looked at.
So the deep state ended up apparently spying on the president, and his question is, was it legitimate or was it illegal?
This is a huge story, and I want everybody listening to WABC now to put down a machine, put your head up, and pay attention to me. So what the Attorney General said was, there's no question spying took place on the Trump campaign. The question is whether it was predicated. What does he mean by that? Predicated means whether they went through the normal channels to get the warrants in a legal way. That's what it means. And the evidence is they did not. That they gave judges who signed the warrants phony information. And this is the dossier thing.
Right.
So what Barr signaled was, I know, based on what I've seen with my own eyes, that the spying took place, and more than likely, it was illegal. Now, he's, couched that with the predicated. So I'm going to set up a team He already has a team, by the way. Huber is leading it. But I'm going to set up another team to find out. So what the signal is, and Nancy Pelosi got this right away, got it, is, in about 6 months, you're going to have guys in handcuffs with big names like James Comey and McCabe and Strzok and Page. And that, I believe, is going to happen. But I caution people because the left thought they had a slam dunk with Mueller, it was going to be impeachment, and nothing happened. The right that wants McCabe and Comey in cuffs, don't get too enthusiastic because the government does not want to dissemble itself. Trump even doesn't want to dissemble himself, the government. They don't want to do that. They don't want to ruin the FBI. So it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of evidence, but I believe it's there. Based on my investigation, what I know, I think James Comey and Andrew McCabe and about 4 or 5 other FBI people broke the law and eventually will be prosecuted.
Wow. Bill O'Reilly, BillO'Reilly.com. That's some very, very serious stuff. Hey, Bill, the biggest story of the week for the president, though, centered around immigration. He did replace Nielsen, which I think was kind of a scapegoat move, but I get it. He's frustrated. Too many folks are still getting into this country illegally, and it's becoming unsightly down there at the border for President Trump. But it also came back to, once again, the president separating kids from their parents. And he denies that. What's the actual truth there?
The actual truth is the policy of the Homeland Security Department and the Border Patrol that goes way back to Bill Clinton in the 90s was that if you have a family that illegally crosses the border, you have to put the kids in protective custody while you adjudicate the parents.
So you, in essence, you're separating the children.
Yes.
Yes.
But this was a policy that goes all the way back 30, 40 years. And Barack Obama famously did it as well. So the left-wing media, the hate Trump media, they got a hold of this and they said, oh, look what Trump is doing. That's big lie number one. The reason that Nielsen was replaced is because it was a personal thing. I'm writing the United States of Trump. It should be out in September.
Right.
It's all personal with him. 100% is personal. She did something to tee him off.
Because she agrees with him philosophically. Yeah, everything he believes in, she does too.
It's not a policy problem.
Right.
It's a personal problem. He makes decisions based on how he feels about people. So today he doesn't like me, he's not going to call me. Tomorrow he might like me, he'll call me. All right? This is the way he operates, the president. But what he should do in the state of emergency executive order banner, which was put up for the wall, is just say, I'm suspending all claims for asylum for 90 days till I get this under control down there.
Yeah, because...
Now, that would be immediately... They'd file a lawsuit, California, you know how it goes. But this is a re-election deal for Trump as well. Remember that. There are 2 things that he's going to run on, the economy and illegal immigration. Those are going to be his 2 things that he believes is going to lead to his re-election. So that's what I would do if I were Trump, suspend all asylum applications for 90 days until you get the thing under control.
And finally, Bill O'Reilly, and by the way, you can order the United States of Trump at BillO'Reilly.com. You can pre-order it. The Democrats, of course, running on some crazy stuff, socialism, the Green New Deal, taking away our private health insurance. And the latest nutty proposition of theirs is this reparations thing. And listen, to me, it's because, you mentioned the economy, black unemployment's down, and they need to counter that.
I sit here and in my wisdom, I guess. I mean, I say, all right, I always try to look at the other side of the coin, like you do, McGurk. McGurk's always trying to look at the other side.
That's how we operate.
That's funny.
So I'm saying, what exactly do you feel, Cory Booker, you're going to gain from alienating 70% of the American public who understands that this is insane? All right, 70% of Amerians go, I don't think we're going to pay people for what happened before 1865. That's kind of a difficult deal to do. So what is the upside here? African Americans are going to vote Democrat no matter what. At least 75% of them will. So why are you doing this? You're hurting yourself. You're hurting your own party. And there's never an answer. That's how insane this policy is.
It's sick. It's just them trying to out-left each other, apparently, and without much thinking behind it. But listen, Bill, we're out of time. You're always great. BillO'Reilly.com. The book is The United States of Trump, and it's better than cable news. I'm telling you, BillO'Reilly.com. Bill, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.
Bill. You too.
Bye.